Morning, everybody. Ben here, Happy Hannon Studios. This is episode 2 of the life and times of Ben Hannon. That's me. So today we're going to talk about, give you a little bit more of an introduction to some characters that you will hear about from my mom's side of the family. So again, my mom's Sue. She was born to Verna and Lloyd. She was the middle child. She has an older sister, a younger sister. My grandma did have a son that didn't make it. Was born. I'm pretty sure was born stillborn. Bernard. Not real sure. My mom's older sister is Charlotte, or Char is what everybody called her, Aunt Char. And then my mom's younger sister is Aunt Rose, or Rosemary. Aunt Char had 2 children. Let me do my cousins in order. So my Aunt Rose had a daughter, Melanie. And then, so she's the oldest of my cousins. Then it was me, Ben. Remember, my name's Ben. Then my Aunt Char had Stephanie. And then Matthew, my Aunt Rose had then Courtney and Emily. And that is the cousins. My cousin Melanie was, all my friends very much were in love with her. She was pretty. She's my cousin. I don't live in Arkansas, so, but she was admittedly very pretty. Melanie liked boys, then liked girls, then got with a boy and got pregnant, and then went back to girls. She was very much ahead of her time. She did have a daughter named Lucy. My family that part of my family very much liked the Beatles. So Lucy is a spitting image of her mother. Then obviously I have children, but I'm going to do that in a separate video. Stephanie never had kids. I'm pretty sure she has MS. And then her and her husband Steve, who they got married, and I did not. Nobody in the family did. Thought they were going to last, and they have just gone strong. Very religious, but just never ended up getting or having children. Matt was special needs, high level special needs, but he did end up having a child, I'm pretty sure. I'm not very close to my family anymore. We were very close in the younger years, had kind of a fight and just kind of drifted apart, especially from that part of the family. Courtney had a son, Lennon. Like I said, that side of the family very much into the Beatles. And he too is very much like his mother personality-wise. Pretty sure Courtney is not with the guy she had Lennon with. Courtney bounces a lot. We'll talk more about Courtney later too. And then Emily did have a boy as well. I'm spacing on his name. She lives in Eau Claire, the Minneapolis, Eau Claire area. The last time I knew, she was with a very, very controlling guy. And so we didn't get to see a lot of her. Plus, she lives far away. So that's really that side of the family in a nutshell. My grandma just passed away a while ago. She was in her 90s. She was an amazing, amazing woman. Back when I was younger, she cooked these delicious meals. Holidays were always amazing. She was a wonderful woman who I miss. And then my grandpa had Alzheimer's. Actually, is part of the reason I am doing this video, or these videos. is to have that record, because I have concerns because it skips a generation typically. So I, have concerns that would be something that will happen to me, and I want to get these stories out so that my children can hear these stories directly from me. He was amazing. He was very quiet. He did not talk a lot. That's because he was surrounded by women all his life, and so just realized it was probably easier if he just didn't talk. He smoked a pipe that I will always remember. Smelled so good. He is actually the reason I got into wrestling. He had me watch WWE with him back in the day, way back in the day. And then him and I would watch Golden Girls together and those kind of shows. So he was an amazing man. Again, didn't talk much, but was an amazing man. He was very into polka. He had a ton of records. He was a woodworker. He could build things, anything you wanted. One other member of the family that was pretty major was Uncle Jerome. Uncle Jerome, too, was a woodworker. He did flooring. He was in the Boy Scouts before the Boy Scouts became the Scouts. So, yeah, amazing man as well. So, yeah, that family life was great. We'll talk more about things that happened with that family in different videos. As I said, I drifted away from my family, from the extended family, really drifted away with just differences with them. My cousin Steffi and I were like oil and water as we got older, and I just drifted. And I actually drifted away from my mom and dad. But that is definitely a story for a different day, because I want to go in depth into that. So this was getting to know the my mom's side of the family. Next video I'll do will be getting to know my dad's side of the family, which is a little different. And I'll tell you why when I get to that video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this one probably wasn't very exciting, but I wanted you to know the cast of characters, because I will talk about them more in depth as we go through the rest of my videos. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Tuesday today. And then again, peace. See you in my next video. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye-bye.